Hello, good afternoon, welcome. Okay, we are approaching the end of this game. So, let's continue on. I have plans if we manage to finish it before too long in the stream. We only have 2 areas left to explore. I've already done all of my busy work around here, so we can just leave. At least I believe I have. Freebies. Freebies. Guess what? Present time. Okay. Easiest way to check is just to see, yeah, if these are mostly empty, then everything else is empty. I have some spare of this. Grab 30, and we'll try and make up the rest while we're over there. And then take this one. Okay. So we're more or less done over here. We think there's, or we know there's something over here that we need to look at, but we also know that there's access to this over here. So what we're going to do first, because I'm suspecting, actually technically maybe there's 3. Three areas left, because we're fairly sure that the location we're about to go to, this is not the fastest way up. We're fairly sure that activating the button that we're heading towards is going to raise a bunch of platforms. We've already spoken to you, so let's activate this, because that's the Prismacore, but we want to go that way. But to make life easier, we need all of that that's down there to be up here. So that actually just lowered the clouds rather than raising the platforms. That still works. I guess that's how we're supposed to get up, that's fine, and this has added all of this to the map. This way first. Oh, did this connect all the way around now? There's another one of these walls. I wonder if the hyper lines are behind those walls. Okay, this has just created a path straight the way through now. So we don't need to move the teleporter. The teleporter's already in a good position. We do, however, need to come up here. We have enough of these for this. There we go. Okay, a whole new area. The first thing we do is immediately try to find out exactly how high up we can get. Oops, slid off. Oh, we slid off because this thing moves. Can I see, not here, a map thingy? I think this is probably the way we're supposed to get up there anyway. I saw the invisible wall up there. Yeah, I think we're supposed to go from there to here. And then up is the path we're actually meant to take. So let's have a look down here before we leave. Just in case there's anything. Doesn't look like it. We do need to find some shadow slimes. This would be a good place to find some shadow slimes. Hi Beatrix. I've been calling this area the terrarium. Why terrarium? Well, you know, a terrarium is just a container that keeps plants outside their usual environment. First time I came here though, that's what it looked like to me. Just a biosphere. Though a very beautiful one, with unique food and slimes. And maybe that's true. It's possible that this is just a way to repress the outside world here in the labyrinth, safely behind the glass. But I'm no longer so sure. So what do you think it really is? That's the thing, Beatrix. I have no way of knowing, not really. But I'm very sure the labyrinth as a whole is a facility that was intended to contain and stabilize the Prismacore. Did I actually spell that right in the title? I did do, good. So logically, the terrarium is here for some Prismacore related reason. And if I think about what that could be, I wonder if it's a seed bank of some kind. Like, if things went really bad in the future, if the Prismacore became too unstable and really truly breached, this would be a way of ensuring that some of the flora would survive the ensuing calamity. So that would mean the terrarium is basically, well, an insurance policy. So that if the worst happens, there could be a do-over. I mean, relatable. Okay, this is the first time the conversation option isn't just go on or I'm leaving. I'll try to stop it before it gets to that. Things are in a bad state, but there's a lot to see and love here. I hope you can take your time to enjoy it too. Okay, no, that is still... I'm done with this conversation, I'm leaving. It was just a more polite way of doing it. So let me just... what part of that do you relate to? Well, that's... Of course, I want to think that my actions in the past might help save the future. I mean, I think that it's natural to want to set things up so that the future can be better. Even if there's no way of knowing for sure what helps. But if you think of it another way, to all those who exist in the future, what happens right now is in the past. We want those people of the future to look back at what we're doing and feel like we made it all different for them. Or better yet, we want them to make it so that they never have to worry in the first place. What we do here will make all the difference eventually. I have to believe that. All we can do is live in the moment and head onwards. Things are in a bad state, but there's a lot to see and love here. Hope you enjoy it too. That was a middle option. Okay, no, it's just the same. That is a place where things could be hidden. I see a shadow slime. That's good. We need shadow slimes. We didn't bring a full load, and we need a full load. Okay, this is as high as we're allowed to go. Okay, they're all over there. There's none on that side, though. No, good. You are in a nice contained group. Which helps. Didn't quite double our money. Got close though. Oh, we got some more in here. Again, in another nice contained area. We can scare them. Not as many as I would have liked that time. Still gets us up to our cap, I assume. Should be 70 now, isn't it? And a handful of spares in the ground. There's another one of these walls. That's why I think this episode might require the entire day. What's the little robot thingy doing in here? Where is it? Oh, it's one of those robot thingies. Where'd it go? Okay. You're really not allowed to place this on here? Hmm. Need to wait for it to park its butt. Okay, so it stops on the other side of that wall. I suspect we need to turn that, so we're probably looking for another button somewhere. Actually, no. Maybe it goes through, bounces off, and comes back. But that would require that we need to open that first, and I would have assumed that was for opening this. Hi, Beatrix. Fascinating area, right? It's almost like some kind of museum. That might be what the glass cases say to us, but I believe they are for another purpose. Actually, I'm convinced they have something to do with manipulation of time. I've observed the ones with the plants for a while, and I've noticed that time is moving faster inside these cases than outside them. I think that must have been a way to analyze the Prismacore's effect on the natural world. Perhaps they're a way to help direct what would happen in the event of a breach. What is happening with the tiny buildings too? It might be, but I'm not sure. Maybe it is. Maybe it's manipulating the space instead. Or even a third thing that's so alien to us that we'll never have the context to figure it out. There are so many mysteries in Rainbow Island, Beatrix, and I don't think we'll solve even half of them in our lifetime. Sometimes all you can do is look through the glass and wonder about what's happening on the other side. Do you feel the same way? Often? I felt that way for a long time, honestly. You know, my whole life was planned out. I'd grow up and then take over the ranch, just like my mum took over from Grandma. One day, I'd pass the ranch down to a child of my own. It was all meant with such love. A beautiful home, a family legacy. To me, it was such a small world, like being in one of those domes here, pressing my hand against the glass and imagining life I'd be living if I hadn't been born on a ranch. I came here to Rainbow Island to try to live that other life, but I'm trapped again now. This time for real. Isn't it ironic? I'm behind glass, shut away like everything else in here. I'll head out there to help free you as soon as I can. I know we have to hurry, but take some time to enjoy what's in front of you too. Okay. Well, it seems I've got to go that way then. Which means I'm going to need to go and grab the port. hunter. Okay, we don't have to go far to get a hunter on. We're back in the last area. Assuming something didn't eat them all. If not, we have a return portal. We can go back to our base and grab one from there. I am suspecting the hunter jumped off or got consumed. Our best option is then to double back. Bless you, they were trying. Oh, they respawned. I think I saw a hunter spawn in here. So I hear one, I can't see it. There's no food around here for any of them to eat. To make the most of this. Oh, there's some over there. Carrots have spawned in. You eat fruit. None of you eat vegetables, though. So all of this food is useless. Okay, well, not worry about it. We have another return portal. Where are the hunters? we mixed the hunters with, of course we did. The hunters are the ones that are furthest away. The automated feeding in here was doing okay, but now it's not doing particularly well at all. How is there not enough in here for you to detect that you need to pick them up and feed them? Ah, right, because we... That's right. We had temporarily populated it with a different kind of chicken to give these ones time to fill up. Although now you're picking them up, you're not going to be able to put them in there. So we'll do it this way. Oh, damn it. Of course, this one's set to auto sell at the minute. Any of you want to eat additional food? There we go. Okay, let's get back. Some of these clouds seem higher than they used to be. At the very least, I didn't notice them previously. Is it this way? It is. There's another one. Just disappear through the clouds. It's not fair. Can't keep track of you if you do that. There it is. There we go, we've got another drone module. So there's at least 2 more free ones. Or 2 more after this, so there's 3 more left that we haven't built yet. Stamina before we try and go flying. And before now we find a hunter in here. Nope, one hasn't spawned. Good. It didn't make me feel like I was wasting my time. there actually 20 in here? I was only kind of hoping that there was still 20 in here. Three short. There's some more hunters. This pathway's broken. I can't see that it goes somewhere though. If need be, we can teleport to the other side. Oh, no, here's a hole. I think there's a hyper in there. I think that thing is fused with a hyper. We need to feed it. These are hyper slimes. Before we found food for it, that's fine. We have the last type of slime. These adrenaline junkies can be found dashing around the terrarium, literally bouncing off the walls. Perhaps their energy feeds some sort of growth mechanism in the labyrinth. Or they are the result of such force. Their hyperactive nature will keep any ranchers on their toes, but the cool factor makes it the effort totally worth it. Corralling these slimes is an gnarly challenge. They must consistently discharge small amounts of energy in order to maintain equilibrium, and each burst sends them ricocheting off corral walls, dashing into trouble, and leaping off the cliffs too, in search of adventure. Don't follow too closely. Turbo Tates. They've got to be in here somewhere. Turbo Tates found. Sounded like something happened beneath us, but... Oh, that electrified the trees. Oh no, there's gold here, so even the terrarium has started to be affected. At least it's probably still a useful shortcut. There's a shortcut through here? Right, I remember there being one. though my memory isn't as reliable these days. Shortcuts are a funny thing. Space and times are both full of shortcuts, when you think about it. I mean, I use my memories in an area of the quantum tech to set up these projectors. That kind of time-based shortcut. Physical shortcuts are maybe more recognizable. Knowing there are quick ways back to places you've been before, it can all make it all different, right? It can completely change what you'd otherwise do. I know it has for me. Now I suppose we often find ourselves in the same place in the end, one way or another. Time to head on. Not too soon. Good, doesn't cost too much. Shadow slimes in a jar. Can we open the roof? Oh, it can go down, that works as well. Ah, this is just the other end of the shortcut. I think we already have found this door before. I think plorts. Despawn in lava. We haven't come all this way down yet. Oh. Prismatic flower lamp. You are the right kind of slime. We just need to find you some food. Here, let me bother you. Take the slime to the food. I believe I've seen chickens in here. If not, we can go further back to where I definitely have seen chickens. Well, again, hoping they haven't eaten them. Yeah, chicken, chicken, chicken. Oh. Oh, damn it. I didn't think that through. We need a binary link down. So we can get an inventory space back or two. They won't eat these plots. We'll eat the Piper ones. They won't eat the unstable one. That's a phosphorus one, though. Find a chicken. No, I don't like to find one further back there. Eat all the chickens. We've eaten all the chickens. I'm not 100% sure chickens spawn in here. Aha! We found the map. Chickens do spawn in here. Any that have spawned are gone. That's worth checking. Chicken. Okay, let's explore this a bit more later. That is. Now I just want to tag that. Okay, that puts us back in here. Where is here? Do I recognize here? Oh yeah, this is just the entranceway. So, since we need to make a trip back home, this is as reasonable a way to go. You should have plenty of food, but we should sort that out. We have sold every type of plot but that one. Okay. We'll keep them on us for now, because we should at least get a lot of those grown. Whether or not we can make another drone in the minute is irrelevant. Let's head back. I want to say it's this one. We have missed them significantly. Thankfully, a bunch spawned down here that we can get our stack back up again. Although if I miss them consistently, a lot of them, it doesn't matter. I disagree that all of those missed you. I call shenanigans. Out of the way, chicken. Okay, that's enough for a full stack, because I believe I saw two back here. Okay, now let's explore this a bit further. Let's try up first. Am I just hearing the amber that's on this one? Maybe we appear to have hit the ceiling. It doesn't want to let me go any higher than that. That is just amber, right? done south, yeah. We don't need that. I was lied to! Invisible wall! Yeah, there's a button over there. I wonder... Can I get a hyperplot? Don't think any of those eat chickens. Well, let's push the buttons while we're waiting. There was another button somewhere else. I think I was just seeing one of the two we passed from a different angle. Yeah, there's one up here, that's what I thought. But that's still just opening up another path through here.
Thing that just popped, it didn't.
Okay, now we need... Oh, now I want a hyperplot. Although, that would require we have a normal vegetable somewhere. See any jars nearby? Ones in here respawned. Vegetables. That is a heartbeat. That counts. Nope, worth a try. Okay. We've basically gone as up as we can do, so I think our only option is to continue on to the next area. We pushed all the buttons in here. I think we found all the places that are hidden locations. Hydro turret. Appears to just be a triple turret. We could keep going up, but I don't think we're going to find anything if we do. Yeah, there's the roof. Came in. Chickens to spawn. At some point I'm probably going to regret not collecting more of these. I imagine. Oh, there's apparently another map thingy in here somewhere. Because we are off the map. That's anglerfish. Makes sense. We did find the favourite food of an anglerfish, but I didn't see an anglerfish. At least we found a baby form of the favourite food of an anglerfish. thing that's still making noises at me as if it hasn't been collected yet. Okay, we may need to leave to get the anglerfish to open that then. Okay then. One have grown. Got 100 spare of both of them now. That one we could afford if we had the bits for it. Prismacore we have, it's the dream bubbles we're missing. Hyperquartz. More lava dust, which we've probably collected at this point. Can I access that from any drone? I need to come this way. Or does it have to be a drone that's out and about already? Better. Oh. What are the anglerfish mixed with then? I think I mixed them with bats and we changed the food we was feeding them. So they're here. And annoyingly, you are all well fed and happy. Oh, but they haven't actually got around to selling it yet. So we have that. Sell these. And I still forgot to do the thing that I wanted to do while I was over there, so we'll go this way because we've already reloaded this area once. Okay, we can access the quantum cloud from these. Good. to here. And hopefully we can get them to farm bubbles. Without needing to go too far away. I'm surprised I haven't had a bite taken out of me yet. Okay. I'm sure I've seen Prisma bubbles spawn over here at some point. They're not Prisma bubbles, dream bubbles. This entire area is the dream area. You'd assume we'd be able to get at least some of them in here. There we go. Now hopefully we just remember that we've actually done that. We could take the teleporter now. It's going to take us back to roughly where we want to be. And avoiding taking it earlier because we hadn't started exploring that area yet. Although I think the teleporter is going to put us on the wrong side. Still. Curious. There was some Prismacore bubbles. Like dream bubbles down here. Let me go get it back because they're nearer. No, it's too late. We've already refueled it. Ah, right, yeah. Before we head out, have an easy way to get back to the other location. We're just going to have to go from here. I'm not going to worry about it. We have 170. It is more than enough. I think a gold one spawned and then immediately despawned. We heard some kind of jingling sound. Yeah, this way. Chicken. Where do you land? Too far away for me to do anything with. Beatrix, look out the window. There's so much more out there than I realised. Haven't you been there before? I haven't. I don't remember seeing anything out these windows. I saw it for the first time just now when you activated the projector. You know, back then I really thought I'd walked through the whole facility. I was pretty sure I had the whole place mapped out. But times like now, I catch glimpses of what feels like an infinite expanse out there. Labyrinths as far as the eye can see. Was it there the whole time? And I just missed it? Maybe it wasn't though. Maybe it was made using quantum architecture. That means it could have been here one moment and then gone in a flash, or even both here and not here at the same time. I mean, to make use of quantum tech I make use of quantum tech often enough myself. You'd be foolish to overlook the possibilities. How have you been using quantum tech? Oh, a few ways. You're interacting with one right now. The projectors themselves aren't quantum in nature, but how I placed them was. You've been unlocking all sorts of gates to get here, right? Well, that's not how I've gone through. Well, it's not that I've gone through, placed things, and then locked up behind me again. Back when I first came here, it was all open up and unlocked. so I wandered all over the place. I've been using quantum technology to place these projectors in places I remember having seen them. Though my memory isn't as reliable as it used to be, so some of them may have gotten lost in transit. I guess we'll find out, and when you activate them. So what memories did you use to place this one? Well, I placed this one because I remember this lovely little tree. Strangely, a memory comes back to me all of a sudden. So there was this one tabby slime that was always hanging around the ranch back home. It was just a wild slime, but it came around all the time. And by the afternoon, would always just bounce away again. And then one day, I decided to follow it. It took me deep into the woods. After a while, it did a wiggle at this huge tree and then began to climb it. It just jiggled its way from the branch to branch all the way up. I followed it, partway up, and lost sight of the slime. But I kept climbing, and soon enough I broke the tree cover. And, oh Beatrix, I don't know how to put it into words. I had never been so high up. I had never seen so much of the big wide world. My entire life had been in the acres around my farm. And there I could see just everything. Trees blanketing the far, far range, birds flying above. It took my breath away. I stayed up there for hours until my mum came looking for me. Boy, did she give me an earful. It wouldn't be the last time I disappeared on her to see the wider world. We'll get to see the wider world again. Better make like the tree and leave then. See you, Beatrix. Oh, the game pauses. I placed that down so I could read that and then come back and then deposit. I thought I was making a cunning plan. No. Can I see? There's got to be another map fragment here. I mean, this entire area here might still be something. I wouldn't put it past it, given the fact that this is all the Dreamland area. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Well, at least I know where you wait. If you wait here long enough, it'll come back. Okay, so we're going to need to bounce this around. That's fine. Oh! Oh, you parked over there now. Hello, we'll feed you later. We don't actually have the plot or the food for you at the minute. Although you just eat veggies, they're not hard to come by. Disappear through the wall now? Yes. Let's open that up. Oh, I'll let them have their fun. Although, reminds me I do need a bit more water. Just this area here. There's the Prismacore. Begs the question if there's anything in here. Potentially not. This might be the end of this. So the only thing left is to get enough vegetables to feed them. Damn it, you took the vegetables with you. Did I just enable to fire the vegetable off that I didn't mean to? It's an expensive one. It's gonna cost me 60. Which means this is probably an upgrade. It's a storage cell. Excellent. Another one. They're clearly something. Okay, we still need to open it from the other, or open the other side. Oh, I think I know what's on the other side of that. Actually, no. The teleporter's on the other side of this. That's going somewhere else. And that's collapsed. There's a stockpile of vegetables I can go and grab. Hold a minute. There's a button. Maybe it has the button. Isn't doing anything up there. Did I not place it down? Oh, bollocks, I forgot about you. It didn't stop this time, or this side this time. Okay, we need vegetables. And another point-to-point teleporter. Not these vegetables, though. These vegetables. You know what? Got a roof on you. You don't look like you have a roof on you. High walls, air nets. Nope, it looks like they've all eaten their vegetables. So I'll have to grab some spare from around. These all have fruit. So we're not going to find it over here. That is the wrong thing. Oh. Everything that eats vegetables is to the east. Yeah, they want plorts. They want to merge with plorts. None of them look hungry at the minute. We should empty out these corrals as well, since we're here and we can see they're full. I'd be shocked if we have enough vegetables in there currently to feed the Gordo, but we'll see what else we can grab. Don't need to be keeping them in storage anymore. That's fruit. Okay, we don't actually have any spares. Why have you not fired yet? One, two, three, four, five. Okay. I'll keep them happy. I'll go and steal all the carrots. Probably before they eat them all, but I think they've got all of these. Yep. Get this batch over here before they do. No, okay. Probably enough. Okay, before we leave, let's down world teleporter. We just activated the snow teleporter, which we will leave here. Oh, you didn't need anywhere near as much food as I was expecting you to. There's the button. Have a feast, I don't need the food anymore. Okay. That just disappeared through there, which is fine. Let's get after it. Oh no, we need to go around. Finish activating it from the other side. I'll have you for a bit. Not the one I was trying to pick up. Okay, does it go straight the way in? No, I think it's going to need possibly just the one. A reflector. Okay, that gets us our full loop. And that is as much as we can do here. You did stop up there. Screw you! Stopped in the most awkward place. Shadow jar over there. Gotcha. It was worth a try. All the ones I could provide there come down? No, there's still a couple up there. Okay, we've explored as much this way as we can currently. I don't think I can get that back. Oh no, there we go. So let's head back to the main path. Actually, that reminds me, do we have the thing we're missing for this? It was hyperplots. Okay, so we will be able to get shadow shore shops. Just double the amount of these we can get. We have plenty in storage. Whether or not we'll need that or any more at this point is... I imagine we'll still need some more, but... Shadow Slime's about, telling me that I'm probably about to need a whole bunch of shadow plots. Let's try not to disturb too many of them, although having them sitting just on a platform like this isn't exactly helpful. Ghost trees. Enter the Prismacore within the Grey Labyrinth. Apparently less than 10% of the players have ever made it this far. Economy surprised. would have thought more people would have beaten the game. Here it is, Beatrix, the Prismacore. I was breathless when I first saw it, seeing the way light twisted and moved within it, the way it seemed to change with every moment. It was like staring into infinity. If I'd only known what would become of it, of me, of everything. I'm sorry to have to bore you here, to have to pull you into all of this, but it was the only way. But where are you, Gigi? I'm afraid I still can't greet you in person. I would have loved to thank you properly, but I've locked myself away in the facility on the other side of the room. I'll try to explain everything. After all, you've been through to get here. I at least owe you that much. So let's start over. My name is Gigi Twigler's West. I am the great-granddaughter of Hobson and Thora. Wait, how is that possible? I think Hobson and Thora are the elderly couple that we've been talking to. I think. I am terrible with names. And at this point, given that they've just been giving me gifts, I've not been paying much attention to them. Wait, how is that possible? You might not believe this, but the short answer is that I'm from the future. In my time, I discovered Rainbow Island and the Prismacore, and things went badly. It was rapidly destabilizing, and when I tried to fix it, I only made it worse. I called the wrong people to help. They tried to exploit its unnatural power. Everything quickly fell apart after that. There was an explosion, prismatic light tore across Rainbow Island and into the atmosphere of the far, far range. I shielded myself from the blast, but my arm, something happened. The energy from the Prismacore imprinted itself on me. I can feel it coursing in my arm despite my efforts to contain it. That's why I've sealed myself away and I need your help. When I get near the Prismacore, it causes the destabilization to accelerate, like reacting to its own energy signature. But if you're here, what about back home? My world, the far, far range in my time, is on the brink of a disaster. The Prismacore's energy has blanketed the atmosphere and it has begun to wrap the environment, or warp the environment, as it has here, changing trees to metal, water to glass, and even phasing the natural world out of existence. In my time, there'll be nothing left to sustain the ecosystem. Faced with that, knowing that I had had a hand in causing all of it, I had to do something. So how did you travel here? Remember during your previous journey in the Glass Desert, where my grandfather led you to a portal beyond space and time? When you got there, it seemed like it was ruined. Well, that's because I had already used it. I was able to direct the one in my world to this point in our timeline. There was just one problem. It crumbled from the shock of activating when I arrived. I didn't realize it would be a one-way trip. So you're stuck here. Yes, perhaps there's a way of repairing the portal, but like so many things here, it's beyond my understanding. I still have to accept that I will never return home. Never see my family again. But it'll be worth it if we can somehow stabilize the Prismacore. If we can do that, then not only do we save everything here and now, but it will fix my mistake. And in the future, I'll fix my mistakes in the future. I have to believe that. How do we stabilize the Prismacore? In my research here, I discovered that whoever built the Grey Labyrinth created a device called Harmonizers designed to stabilize the Prismacore. Only they just didn't work. There's evidence that it was attempted multiple times and each time having the opposite effect, making the situation worse. But if it didn't work before, how will it work this time? I'll have to explain later, but I think I have something that maybe they didn't. Something that might allow it to work this time. There's only one problem. The harmonizers are lost. There's no record of where they are located. Heck, there's no record of what they even look like. I am completely in the dark here and I don't know what to do. I have a suspicion I might know where they are. I just don't know how to get to them. they're behind those weird walls. You know, your grandfather once gave me some great advice. Oh? What did he say? Never give up. To keep pushing through when all the odds are stacked against you. My mum always said Grandpa had a way with words. He said, keep your peers peeled. Or peepers peeled. Huh? What do you mean? The only way to find something hidden is to look for it. But where do we even start? I've seen some funny looking walls here. Yes. Seems like a good place to start. Beatrix, that's it. I keep thinking I'd find a door or something that I couldn't enter. What if they're hidden in plain sight? I think I could start some new tech that you could use to test this theory. Please, let me through those damn walls. Head over to the exchange station on the balcony above and I'll set you up. On my way. Hello again. I've linked this exchange station to my facility here so that we can exchange things you find for things that I can make. And like I was saying, I can invent something that can uncover hidden areas in the labyrinth. Maybe the harmonizers. I really hope so. My guess is that anything unstable or out of place here is a result of the Prisma waves blanketing the labyrinth and transmuting things. If I could invent something to nullify them, just in a local area, that might be enough for you to uncover where the harmonizers are hidden. How can you build something like that? Well, for starters, I'll need some Prismaports to make the blueprint. I need to run all kinds of Prisma tests to figure out the parameters we're working with. As for actually building it, those strange shadow slimes might be the answer. Their plorts have a natural dampening effect on prismatic or Prisma waves. Maybe they evolved to do that somehow? They can flatten the wavelengths in order to... Sorry, I'm getting caught up in things. Just keep an eye out for shadow plots. They might be useful later. In the meantime, bring me your Prisma plots and I can get to work on the nullifier device. Got it. Oh, by the way, I can also exchange Prisma plots for coins. You can spend on all kinds of underground at the underground market. Something I discovered while looking for some special tech I needed to build my facility. But never mind that. The important part now is working on that nullifier to get. So go get those plots. And get what you need. We're getting close, Beatrice. Let's see this through. How many do I need? Okay. Rainbow coin, more like rainbuy coin. You can spend rainbow coins at any Photomark kiosk. This is the favoured coin of the month special merchants in Photomark who sell rare and unusual items. What are you waiting for? Nullifier. A strange device designed by Gigi to place, or when placed near unstable walls, it allows passage through to the hidden beyond. Need some hyperplots, which we have on our way. We have most of this stuff now. Oh, you also have one of them. I assume that's currently disabled. I picked up this hydro shower for emergencies, but there's no water running to this place. Just a lot of pipes. If we can somehow get some water running, it'll definitely prove useful, trust me. I'll explain more later. Okay, so I imagine... it's probably going to create a whole bunch of whatchamathingies. We can't feed it with water. So we need to find a way to bring water to here. Gadgets are not working, damn it. Okay, we'll put it outside then. Honestly, it's probably going to be just as quick to run back to... Actually, no. We don't need to. keep forgetting. We have return portals. That can just be here temporarily. And for now, we can use that one to get home. Not seeing anything I can do with those. Is there another button somewhere? Maybe I need the need it to cycle. Yeah, it is her. Ooh, you need food. We can get you food. Maybe I know it's silly to worry about you. No. Care package. Special delivery. Upgrade to chicken. Hyperplots. Not enough yet. Buy and build another drone at this point. I'm fairly sure we have the ports for it. We need to go fetch them though. Still got a thingy here we're missing. Okay. We need to clean out their pens, so do that before we forget. I think I'll throw these downstairs. One of you is even twice. You better deal with that one, because again, don't want them to get into here. There's the one. You. Thief! Oh no, you did get it. They both tried to eat it. This is updated, it says. Nope, there's nothing in there that uses that currency. I'm sure I had already clicked the cap before. There. Whatever we can do with those, we can't do with them yet, or do it with them yet. So these go downstairs, and then the rest we can throw into the thing. Ah, right, we need the dream bubbles for that. I mean, you know what? I'm going to change my plan. Which one of these two is more valuable? Yeah, they're about the same. This may be a bad idea. Yes, I did get the right one. I was just thinking about it. Hang on, are these the right ones? Yes, no, this is the right one. Okay, now let me... Do we still have it pinned? We do. Okay. Why are you only refilling it now? Clearly it needed to be refilling a while ago. Sell the tangle bolts. Okay, I'm going to put a stack of these and another stack of shadow plot, a full stack of shadow plots into the refinery, just in case we need them in the future. Sell these. We'll need to make a concerted effort to collect a bunch more prism quartz. We're all very happy. Are any of you needing food? No, I think you're fine. If one of you does need food, they're hiding. Now that'll allow me to manage them with a drone. Not as much as I would like, but it's enough. At least I think it's enough. And that is more than enough. I can go pick that drone back up again. Hit! Okay, we got them all. You mine! You're trying to kill me. There's enough for another quantum drone station. the next one need? Lots of hyperports and magma cone jelly. Let's place the one for the magma cone. Actually, yeah. Order of operations. Very well and good, but I don't have any plots to throw at you. No, it's not this way. This is the other side of the map. Yep. Lot more than I was expecting to find behind you. Let's go get the drone, that's why we're here. Although that said, while we are here and these are freshly spawned and generating me loads of these. So it pop out, but couldn't stop it. So yeah, if you can nail the center of those, you get twice as much back. I should get the Sure Shot module, if we can afford it. I think we may need a bunch more hyperports to do that though. We just need 20. I wonder how much hyperports are going to charge that thing up by. Oh yeah, because we picked up 6 of them. Defeat to these. This is why they are not a correct number. I hope they can't warp in plorts from... I think it's possible. They may try to warp in plorts from their neighbour's corral. Okay, can I actually remember where all of these things were? In there. Can we change to that map? Oh, that's useful. I can actually just see the charge of them all. Oh, yeah, we didn't charge that one up. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to take a quick break here. A little earlier than usual. I need to go to the toilet, but I'll get a fresh cup of tea and we'll keep going after that. No further breaks. So I'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. Bear with me one moment though. Need to quickly do something here. I just want to burn the fuel. I only have enough fuel for 2 and a bit hours. Because I don't have research high enough. Close to we to leveling that up. Wow, yeah. I'm trying to get everything up to level 7. There we go. And set them back statue farming. I have enough gather rate to be able to get Zenith statues, so I'm getting all of my statues upgraded to Zenith tier. Zenith, whichever it is. I've done all of the World 1 ones, we just need all of the World 2 ones. And half of those are done, but the other half are a little bit more annoying. They're going to need me to leave the game open for a week. Sorry, not a week, a day. Well, statue farm for this day. Which is fine to get the statue, but if I was doing Zenith clusters, it would not be worth me farming. And I wouldn't be farming there for Zenith clusters anyway. There are better places for that. Okay, so I did notice that we need to refill fuel on that. So we will do that first. In fact, we can probably do it with Shadow Plot. You're sleepy, but fine, you're hungry. There's the hungry one. Eat. Okay. Yes, we need to fuel this. And since we're going here, we'll go through this one first. I was going to do the water one first rather than this one. Because I remember there being at least 2 walls in the water area. Since we've got to come to here to refuel this. I think I remember 1 wall in here. I think the... No, that was the water area as well. That'll do before we accidentally lose any of this stuff down at the bottom of the lava. At 22. Yeah, I can see all of those. How are you off of Shadow? can. And Shadow's quite powerful for powering you. Shadow's really powerful for powering you. Well, that'll do for now. 22. We didn't lose any. That isn't fair. Can't get them. I honestly don't remember. Any of those walls in here. Okay, we're missing one. I haven't gone far. Must be around here somewhere. There it is. Bounced off the wall and back again. Oh. That's a chicken. There's another one over here. Did it respawn? It must have despawned. Okay, if we take damage, then we also lose them. Add to cart Protomart. Protomart has limited time offers available today. Go around. Because yeah, this particular map I don't remember seeing any walls. Never Never mind, I do remember seeing this wall. Max. Okay. Didn't I pick that up? Left is that way. Down there in a minute. This looks like invisible walls, or that would be invisible walls. Let's check down here. I don't think there's any down here. This is just going to that. And that's just a shortcut to here. Takes us back up to that room. And that was part of opening our way through to the exit. So those are the only two in here. Yeah. Okay, we come through here. I remember at least two in the water side of things. There's one over there. Another Yoki. I don't remember any others in this area. Been two in here, or three in here. Certainly there's one here. Oh, wasn't it here? Sure there was one in this room. Misremembering, it's in the room over. Maybe misremembering it's actually in the room over. And if it's not in here, then there's still two others that I remember that being about. I had a better idea where they were. One of them was back this way. I think I found a harmonizer. And I think it's lit up and ready. Because I don't remember seeing that previously. That's caved in. I didn't need the extra plots, I just wanted to. I remember there being one here, but we should check. Oh, a couple of holes. Think there was anything down there. The fact that one had water on it makes me think that there is in fact one somewhere in the lava area. There's one more in this area. I don't think there's one down here, but for sanity's sake. Here, there is one down here. I disagree that a lot of these are missing them. I mean, maybe that they are actually hitting, it's just they're not making a noise because the wall is meeting them. Just free cosmetic stuff. Okay, there's one more in this area. If I could carry more of you, I would bring more of you with me, but we cannot. Okay, that's all of them. At least all of the ones I remember, but the harmonizer is the one that... Well, the giant bell, which we're assuming is the harmonizer, because it makes sense. And yeah, that makes me think that there is in fact one in the lava area, and that there's a wall somewhere that we've not noticed. Have another look in the lava area. here. Brings up to here. We've had a look around here. There's nothing in there. Check through there. Let's double check. Actually, there might be a better way to tell. We'll go back and have a word with them and see whether or not they have anything to say about the fact or about that. Although, probably just a gift. That one. This wasn't the initial plan, or the plan I was originally about to do, but I just remembered where that harmonizer was. There was a projector right by it. So let me replace that. Hello again, Beatrix. Do you need something? Okay. So no. don't have any chickens for you. Woo. You have an icon on you? Does your icon glow? You do have an icon on you, your icon doesn't show anything yet. But if we ring you... See, there's some kind of, or if there's some kind of indication as to which ones we have rung and which ones we have not. There is. Okay, so there's 5 of them. One, two, bollocks. 3, 4, 5. Potentially. There might be 2 in this area because there's a hidden room over here. For sure. And then this is kind of a separate area. There might be one here. Either that or it's in here. There's a couple of walls over here. We can go from here to get over to here, so... There we go. That's all that you need. Do you actually have anything to say? Hey Beatrix. Looks like there are still some harmonizers that need to be activated. Use... Okay, yeah. So you do not offer anything. Pick that up. We use gold to get back home. We then take purple to get to the Dreamland. Just in case I need to spend a bunch in here, because there are some whatchamthingy doors we haven't found yet. Or shadow chests, I should call them. point blank range and I still can't hit these things. I blame the gun, it doesn't fire straight. Poor working Blazer's tools. I'm going to blame the tools. How peculiar. It's not like we can pick this up. This is just a random room. Oh no, we can pick that up. That is the reason we're allowed in here. Okay. Didn't think so, but I wanted to check. One down there. I don't think this one's going to be a bell. I think there's one in the lava area that we've missed. It makes most sense. 5 things, 5 areas. Stamina to make that jump. I don't remember checking down there. Go this way first. At the very least we know there's a wall this way. This wasn't it, but let's not waste. Okay. Although... yeah, that just does that. Now, the one we're looking for is... oh, was there not one? this is the shortcuts. I may have just been confusing those two smaller walls. Or maybe it was around this side rather than that side. I think I was just confusing those two smaller walls. And the fact we needed to double back for that thing because we didn't have the plots last time we were here. How did we get up top? Or was it this side? I know, it's from in here, wasn't it? Oh, no, it was can't be. Yeah, this one's curious. Serves no other purpose, or no real purpose. Have I been down here and just forgot? Doesn't appear to be anything down here. Can I get back up from down here? Over there. Onto here, onto the tree. Onto the tree up. Nope, then we've got to go around then. Either over to there or around the corner here. I don't remember any walls over here. We should double check. We're here. Okay, we'll head back round to where our two-way teleporter is, and we'll use the teleporter that's there to gain access to the other side of the map. You think the teleporter isn't this way because this is where the Largo was, but that's the point. The Largo was covering the teleporter. Okay. Ah, right, so that's to this wall here. That's fine. We're going back on ourselves. We're going this way. And it's through here and left. I was half expecting this one to be expensive. So it's probably just a cosmetic thing. Miniature dome. It is just a cosmetic thing. Okay, so there's one in the lava area we've missed. It's got to be in this room. Because we've checked this one and we couldn't find anything. This one was hidden here. Yeah, I feel like it's got to be somewhere in there. Hi, Zero. More freebies. Let's go accept the freebies. Oh, there's an explosion slime in there. I like the scarf is singed. The scarf itself also kind of looks a little bit like a slime. Okay, if we're going to the lava side, we need to go through this portal. Good old portal rooms. Only we couldn't construct our own rooms, so we just put them all outside. I am so glad I put those portals right next to the thing they needed to be. I probably could have moved that one inside, but we do have drones out there that we need to feed occasionally. Okay, this way. We've already checked behind that wall. Oh, wonderful. That makes things harder. Aha! I'm going to need to ask you to leave. We are busy. vital, important work going on here. That's all 5. What we haven't done is restored the water flow, but I've not seen a way to do that yet through all of the paths that we have access to. I don't know if I need to fill up those ones or what, or the ones that were there. Come through here. Take the gold one back to the Prismacore. I was right, that one was glowing. They are all now glowing. Okay, before we talk to you, these are accepting water now. Oh no, they take food. Interesting. That's it, Beatrix. But the harmonizers active, and with your help, I can attempt to stabilize the Prismacore. Looks like this. The Prismacore is constantly emitting a chaotic array of energy waves that seemingly take the form of colors in the world. But it's totally out of sync with our world, in a way that runs deep, like in an elemental way. That's how it warps reality around it. But this is where you come in. The harmonizer you activated emit a special energy pulse that reverberates through the whole of the labyrinth. Combined, they form a kind of harmonious energy wave, and when directed at the Prismacore, it attempts to change it to make it harmonious too. But you said it was attempted before and it never worked. Yes, that's true, but I think I have something that the architects of this system did not. My arm. I can feel the energy waves of the Prismacore in my arm. I can feel its chaos. And I can think I'll be able to change its wavelength and create that harmony. Because I'll be able to feel it myself. Okay, what do you need me to do? Once you're ready, we'll begin overlaying the harmony's wavelength into the Prismacore. This will cause an incredible disruption and send Prismacore into a state of chaos until we can actually stabilize it. This chaos will have volatile effects in our world around us, transmuting even slimes en masse to the horrible tars that will fill this room, and ultimately destroy everything unless we do something about it. I need you to fight back and destroy the tars before they stabilize the Prismacore, and take it down with us. Normally, water can't exist here for long. It turns to glass in this close to the Prismacore. But the harmonizer resonating through the waters that flow now. But the harmonizer resonates through the waters that flow here now. So grab it when you can to wipe out those tars. But if things get really out of hand, I've got you covered. I've rigged a hydro shower above the Prismacore. It only needs to build up enough pressure to be used. So to do that, pack it full of slimes. It might not save the day, but it will save you, but you'll save some slimes with it. Also, I've stored the contents of your vac tank. I'll store the contents of the vac tank so there's plenty of room for slimes. Okay. Are you ready? Why not? Once more, I'm counting on you, Beatrix. We have no water. Grab slimes! Do I feed slimes into this? Diet veggie. That's a big tar. Aha, water. There's no ways of radiating increasing levels. Try to keep things secure. There's water over there. There's no ways of reaching unstable levels. Keep working. Six. We did it! I just can't believe it. Come over so we can talk. Ooh, pretty. wonder if we're going to get access to there. I just can't see a door for it, though. Beatrix! All the readings from the Prismacore. They're stable. And it's on completely different wavelength than before. I can feel it. It will take a long time for the land to fully heal, and effects like the Prisma's disruption to stop. But Rainbow Island... No, the future of the whole far, far range has been saved. You did it, Beatrix. We did it, and I can't thank you enough. What happens to the Prismacore now? I mean, Zero, that's basically what caused the issue in the first place. Somebody wanted to sell it. Time will tell, but I think it can remain here as yet another part of this world we call home. Humans were never part of this world until we landed here one day. And now look at us. We've managed to be a part of it all and not destroyed it in the process. That's the way it should be. Even the Prismacore was once lost out of the void, was lost in the void of space before it landed here. And now it's part of this world too. It's got to find its true place in all of this, just like me. So are you free now? I can feel a change in my arm. It's still connected somehow to the Prismacore, but it's not like before. It is a quiet to it now? There is a quiet to it now. I'm an idiot. Quiet and quiet, the difference of those two, I get them mixed up all the time. Just a low hum of energy. Feels peaceful. I will need to run some more tests to truly know, but I think I might finally be able to leave this chamber. Where will you go? There's something I need out there. I need to finally thank someone and let them know that my mum tried so hard. That I tried so hard, and that I just couldn't be that person. And that every day my mum felt such guilt about not being that person either. I might not see you again for a while, so I'm sorry. Sometimes our journeys take us away from our friends and those we love. How do you manage it? I once had someone tell me you only need to look up at the stars. The stars? No matter how far you go, they will light you. Their light will touch you both. But what if you are beyond any distance, beyond time? Their light was here before us, and it will be here after. I hope she sees then. I hope she knows I'm safe now. Thank you, Beatrix, for all that you've done here, for me, and for and all that you have yet to do. The Far Far Range is a better place, with you part of it. Travel safe, Gigi. Do you mind? Okay, one assumes we are entirely done. This place has... oh, there are lights in here now. Yeah, we can't get in there? Maybe? Game says no. I actually thought she was behind this door, but maybe she's not. She's behind that door there. Okay. I half expected credits to roll. There's credits roll. Gigi left the Grey Labyrinth for the first time in as long as she could remember. It felt like leaving a dream. The night air was cool, and she heard the song of the wind as it wove through the prismatic grasses across Rainbow Island. She looked up at the sea of stars that flowed across the night sky. She thought of her home and her mother, and wondered if she would ever have the chance to talk to her again, to tell her how she was sorry. And so Gigi decided before her next adventure, there was someone she needed to see. I'm assuming that's her grandmother. It was like coming home again, and she knew it wasn't the same. Yep, that's her grandmother. She tried to find the words, but couldn't. But somehow, no words were needed. Somehow there was only love and understanding. Time's a funny thing. They say it marches on, but what if you are not ready to march with it? What then, and those that manage to travel in the other direction? What then of those that manage to travel in the other direction? Once upon a time, there was a girl who figured out how to walk outside of time. And with great courage and determination, she took that step, because in doing so, she might have just a shot at saving the world. Then, with the help of some new friends and a little luck, the girl saved the world, but lost to time. But somewhere out there, beyond time, a mother waits for her daughter to return. And though her days have been filled with grief and regret, somehow, today she feels something different. She felt a calm as an ominous colour that once rippled across the horizon began to fade with the rising sun. And then she felt the memories coming to her that seemed so long forgotten. Memories of her mother telling her that she was proud of her no matter what, telling her stories of Gigi and the sacrifice she made. And most clearly, a warm memory of them all together, and the love they felt then. Because love is a funny thing. Once you feel it, you always have it. It transcends everything, even time. Hey, there's credits. Okay, I was expecting that we would be done today. I have plans. Plans that are easy to implement on Twitch and a little bit more tricky on YouTube. So, let me get some things. Because I downloaded the demo for... what's it called? Eversiege, Untold Age. And we're going to give that a go. And because we still have 2 hours 15 minutes in the stream left, I am going to have to split the stream on YouTube, which means I need to send anybody that wants to follow me over to a different URL. If you will give me but a minute. Squadron 42 email. Suit up. No, that's just... why am I getting... launches this year? No, tell me when it's ready to launch. I backed you ages ago. I want some actual finished content. Anyway, what was I doing? I need to get you this shareable link for YouTube. Twitch, you're fine. Stream is going to continue over... oh! I wonder... can I redirect to my own stream? I have access to redirect now. Redirect to that. We can! This makes things slightly easier. Okay, so yeah, once the credits are finished rolling, I'm going to swap over to playing Ever Siege. We're going to give that a go for the rest of the stream, maybe a little bit extra. Give it 2 and a bit hours. I need to get the dashboard for this. Open a new tab. You're moaning that the stream key is currently in use. That is fine. Let me pre-prep title on Twitch. Yeah, I did enjoy that. It was longer than I was expecting it to be, but I enjoyed that. Now I need to find another game to replace it though, now that we've finished, because we've basically done everything. I'm not 100% completionist, and we've got most of our most of the collectibles and things. The rest of them are going to be a pain to find, and I don't like that kind of needing to search for them. Okay. Actually, I shouldn't have had that open. I need to do that over here. Get a shareable link for that. Put that in there. Doing this is nice and easy on Twitch, but on YouTube you can't break up a live stream or a video effectively by game. Which just makes things a little bit awkward. Okay. Anything else after the credits? Someday, somehow, I will see you again. Okay, and that's just sent us back to here. Can't see anything changed or important. No messages or anything. No message over there. Okay. Right, so let me go back to here. Okay, so now if I end the stream on YouTube, we should redirect you over to the new stream. If not, the link is there in chat. So I will see you in a second, because I need to end the stream here and then activate the stream again on the other one. Because again, YouTube's a little awkward to do this with. So I'll see you in a bit. End.